don't know, this is Matt Moore. Matt's been with us for over 8 years. Yeah. Matt is our driver of the year this year. And I was thinking about this yesterday. So we're doing these. Come on up, Jack. We were doing interviews yesterday, and like the question you get all the time is like, why do you like working here? You know, and things change so much all the time, and all I could think about is my answer has always been the same, right? And it's the people. It's the people you work with, and then you think about people like Matt right away, right? Been here over 8 years. Every day Matt gets up this whole year, and he did a pre-trip, and he did a post-trip, and all day long he didn't speed. No sudden brakes.
Got his bills in.
Yeah. There's not many things in life you can be perfect at, and Matt, you were perfect for a year, and it is the coolest thing. And it just shows how much he cares about what he does every day, and it makes me care about what I do every day, and Jackie, and everybody else, and it's really cool. So thank you for what you did. The other thing we didn't tell you is we also submitted you for P&G Driver of the Year, and you won that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so as Corey said, right, being perfect is difficult. We look at the scorecard every day. He hasn't missed a thing. But what we don't always talk about is how do our drivers fit into like our culture. Some of the things, if we looked at all of our culture statements, I could give you an example of every single one of them on how Matt has done that over the year, prior to the year, and anybody who's worked with Matt knows that, right? This week's culture statement is ask why. So Matt will call in, and you know when he sees his loads, he sometimes is going to be like, why am I doing this? Or be happy or sad, you know, who knows what that emotion might be. But when he calls us, he always says, hey, I'm looking at my loads, why am I doing this? And that approach with us, we are able to then talk through it, explain it, give him the understanding, and he walks away with a better understanding of why we did it. We don't have an angry driver who's coming at us with that type of emotion. So it makes it very easy for us here in the office, so we appreciate that. Thank you so much. But just in general.
Where you change it?
What?
I said, where you change it?
Or right, I mean, we listen to what he has to say. So from that standpoint, I mean, he is truly in line with our culture. And that makes this even more satisfying to be able to award him with this year. So thank you from all of us.
I don't know what to say.
What do you have to say?
Actually, the reason that I'm still here is almost exactly the same reason that you just said. I like the people I work with. I like the people up here. I like the drivers that I work with. I mean, I like the customers that I have. It's just, I like the job. And I'm thankful for Jackie and Carrie and Wes and especially Julie. Where's Julie?
Back here.
Where's she?
Oh. Yeah. Because she gave me the tip on no idle time. I had no idle time maybe 3 or 4 minutes this year. And it's not just shut your truck off every time you stop. I mean, you just have to know how to do it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.